Coming to you live one more time, as this is our first broadcast with new OBS system here. I'm Jimmy Ray, talking about today's conclusion of the 24 Hours of Daytona run by Donkey Bop Racing. We had 4 cars in today among the, 45 servers of 50 plus teams on each server, as it was packed at iRacing today. A couple cars started off strong, a couple cars struggled, and by the end, all cars were running at the end. Everybody got to drive a competitive car, logged some laps. Considered another successful day, as some are defending champions. As last year, we took the win and a 3rd place last year. Our highest finish this year was the acclaimed 001 car, grabbing a 4th place at a very high split. Ran their asses off. Maybe a speeding penalty, something like that, a little, maybe a little scrape here or there, but they went flawless, almost, and grabbed P4 in a very tough race. Great job, guys. Trying to get some results to show up on screen, but my broadcast shuts off all the time, so we'll just take a look at this. Let's try it. I can't help it. All right, we're still on. Looking at the results here, the 001. Cody Barr, Stephen Jones, J.F. Godin, Matt Maseko, and Danielle Noventa piloted the car and had a real good game plan. Danny was in there early. He had to go to work, and then the other 4 brought it in. As Stephen, over in the UK, worked towards his time zone. And, of course, West Coast Cody and J.F. raced late into the night with the man from the mountain time zone, that is, Mr. Maseko, bringing it home. I look at a fairly low incident count. They ran a lot of laps. Let's see. Cody ran the most laps at 218 there, and with a fastest lap of a 31.5. Dude was flying. Good job. That's the fastest lap of anyone I see on the leaderboard there. Good job. Very competitive split. They were, how many laps down? 7 laps down with 3 cars, 2 laps behind them. So great battle to hang on for 4th place. Good job, guys. See if we can buzz over to split number 34. Let's keep the engines running in the background. We are still streaming. Good job. Split 34 featured Donkey Bop 003. Chet Barkin, Sacramento, California. Ken Soska out of Florida. Jerry Fowerkolb in Pennsylvania. And Danny Falcon, also out of Florida. East Coast heavy car there, and with Chet running the Pacific, so Chet would run late night, and the other guys had to come up early. They had a real good start. Started off around the top 10 all afternoon. Danny had connection issues or some sort of corrupted file, we believe. Couldn't get it sorted out, so he was done early. The other guys stayed up and brought it home as a 3-man team down the stretch. Great job to everybody. Danny hung around, spotted. Thanks, guys. Well done. Again, low incident count there as they were clean. Battle for the hot lap there. Ken and Jerry, how about that? Both with 32.6. Jerry gets the nod with a 6.45. 280 laps for Chet, ladies and gentlemen, with his new gear. 16 incidents. Outstanding job, Chet. Way to go. Wish I had a video of it. We'll get that next time. Strength of field in that one, 17.53. So there was a lot of good drivers in that one. As your leader won by 6 laps. We saw that in a lot of races where the leaders had comfortable leads because they were able to stay clean and keep the car off pit road. The 004 car featured some new entries in the Donkey Pop this year. They were in split 40 of 45, which was still multi-class, with a strength of field of 1272. 32 lead changes in that one. That's pretty cool. How about the team name? Everybody's favorite team, Sparkle Unicorn. Congratulations to those guys, as they had a 5-lap lead all race. There was a guy running solo who led this thing for many hours, and he had a wreck at the International Horseshoe, and then he came back on the track and got into a couple other guys, and he parked it. And he had a teammate, but he was running solo the first 260 laps or something, and he had a 4-lap lead before his race was over. Checking in on the 004, Chris Phillips, Florida. Matt Moritz now in Florida. Toby Roberson says Ohio, but I thought he was on the East Coast. Matt Watkins out in the Carolinas. And Guy, give me another beer. Petra is back out of Illinois, holding it down after many years off. Welcome back. Matt Watkins, FSB Donkey Bob driver, returning from a long time off. And Toby Roberson's first 24-hour race with us. Saw and overheard and watched some really cool things out of this guy, and he was streaming it on YouTube as well, so we'll try and get a link over to that. Matt Moritz is definitely making his comeback, and Chris Phillips holding it all down, leading the team there to a top 7 finish, as I think they're up to 5th for a little while, and as far back as 44th, as they had some early issues getting some damage fixed. Came charging all the way back. They had to battle the last couple laps with trying to avoid a drive-through penalty. Sounded like it ended the only way it could, with a bunch of drama, as they took the Heartache Award. But Donkey Bop to them. They never gave up and brought it home. Top 7 finish, no joke, 24-hour race, let alone just finishing. Look how many GTP cars finished. I mean, 15. So they still had a really good race. It was, I mean, watching them go from 44th, and they're up 5 another spots, they're up 5 more spots, and watching that race log, watching them mow through the field is always fun. So even if you wreck early in these races, don't give up, don't give up. And the final results on the 008 was split 36. 1641 strength of field. Donkey Bob. Then we also had Lame Sheep Racing 002, another clever name. We like that. Here, the leader only won by 2 laps, and then 10 laps down. Still got you P3 in this split. As Donkey Bob Racing 008 finished 14th with Chris Thompson, Mark Murphy, Larry Krupp, and how Cameron mentioned earlier. Mark came back, also a London representative here. They finished up under the incident count, didn't have to do drive-thrus. Great job, guys. That is your iRacing Daytona 24-hour summary, as we've been doing this for about 10 years. Usually fairly competitive. Guys did a great job. On to Sebring in 2 months. Before that, there'll probably be a 12-hour race at Bathurst, so look for donkeybopracing.com out there. Thanks for stopping by. We'll see you next time. Peace.